Happy Monday. We are so excited to be bringing you Smell the Coffee. It is the 2nd of October.
Yeah.
So it's a brand new month. That means, sadly, officially the birth week is done. The birth month is done.
But the birth year?
The birth year is still going.
Yeah.
You are toxic. You are toxic, Miss Man.
Every year you are born, so it's still your birth year.
Exactly. I should just make like the Koreans, because the Koreans, well, I know it's changed now, but before, so I would celebrate my birthday, and then on the 1st of January, again, I add another year to my life.
Wow.
But then again, so it was an amazing, fantastic week and a week. Yeah. So, as you all know, last week I was celebrating my birth week. And so on Friday, it was the birthday dinner, the Disney-themed birthday dinner. And people really did show up. My friends showed up. What I hated was the fact that some of them
Why are you looking at me?
said to me, no, I have an emergency. I'm in the north. I had to go last minute, so I won't be able to make it. This one is also saying, no, I have stomach problems. I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm like, you know what? I'm canceling all of you. And then I left the group chat. I was like, forget y'all.
Yeah.
And then I get there and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Everyone is there. And they're all singing happy birthday. And I cried.
Yeah.
Y'all made me cry. I was like, you guys. And what I loved was that my friends actually dressed up. It wasn't like, oh no, I couldn't find anything to wear. You came as Sharpay.
Yeah.
We had Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. We had Rose from American Dragon. We had from That's So Raven. Like, people really did dress up.
What did you come as?
Hannah Montana. So, moral of the story is show up for your friends, because we have a tendency of wanting to celebrate people after they're gone or after they left us. But it's so beautiful to have your friends there celebrating you and just knowing that these people actually are there for you.
Yeah.
Right? Because most of the time, you tell people, oh yes, I'm doing this, and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll be there, and then they don't show up. But then they expect you to show up for them. And I like that in our friendship circle, we've basically made it a point to show up for each other.
Yeah.
Because
It's
that's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any extra words, anything to add?
I don't know extra words,
No
just
extra words.
extra energy, extra tea after the break.
Extra coffee after the break. Stick around, we will be right back.
Welcome to Active Kids, a daily TV show that sparks creativity, learning, and fun for young minds. With exciting activities and lessons, Active Kids inspires curiosity and a love for learning.
New face to the 115.
The perfect mix of play and education. Don't miss out on the fun. Tune into Active Kids on NTV every weekday at 10 o'clock and let the adventure begin.
All right, you are watching Smell the Coffee. Now getting into our top stories. Last living suspect in 1996 drive-by shooting of Tupac Shakur indicted in Las Vegas on a murder charge. A man who prosecutors say ordered the 1996 killing of rapper Tupac Shakur was arrested and charged with murder on Friday in a long-awaited breakthrough in one of hip-hop's most enduring mysteries. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis has been long known to investigators as one of 4 suspects, identified early in the investigation. He isn't the accused gunman, but was described as the group's ringleader by authorities Friday at a news conference and in court. In Nevada, you can be charged with a crime including murder if, if you help someone commit the crime. Now, Dwayne Davis was the shot caller for this group of individuals that committed the crime, said Las Vegas Police Homicide Lieutenant Jason Johansson, and he orchestrated the plan that was carried out. Davis himself has admitted in interviews and in his 2019 tell-all memoir, Compton Street Legend, that he provided the gun used in the drive-by shooting. Authorities said Friday that Davis' own public comments revived the investigation. Davis, now 60, was arrested early Friday while on a walk near his home on the outskirts of Las Vegas, hours before prosecutors announced in court that a Nevada grand jury had indicted the self-described gangster on one count of murder with a deadly weapon. He is due in court next week. The grand jury also voted to add a sentencing enhancement to the murder charge for gang activity that could add up to 20 additional years if he's convicted.
Going to jail in your old age is
Bruh.
not make sure.
Bruh,
It's
at
not
60.
way. It's it.
At 60, you're going to prison.
At 60, you should come out of prison.
Bruh! Do you know, it's 27 years since the murder happened.
Yeah, because I'm born in 96. I'm 27 now.
Yo,
I would
bro.
know.
Like, but the thing is, what's funny is this man actually, he made it such an open secret. But the police never actually acted on it. So there's a whole story, there's a whole history about this man here. And, you know, the many times he's basically, I feel like he tried to tell them, like, listen, I know what happened that night. And they're like, yeah, sure you do. And he's like, no, I know. So now, finally, the fact that they are arresting him. I know Tupac's sister was, I think she cried because she said it's good to see that finally we're getting some sort of answers to our brother's death. So, from what I read yesterday, this man is saying that Tupac and, was it Suge Knight? I think the one that was driving the car that they were in. So what happened was they went to watch Mike Tyson's fight at the MGM in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. I speak under correction. But basically, they were all at a fight. And then apparently Suge Knight and Tupac attacked this man's nephew. So this man, because you know, you don't do that to my nephew. So what happened was, apparently he was sitting in front and then they decided, you know what, we're going to get revenge for our nephew that you beat up. So he provided the gun, gave it to the people in the back, and they shot. So now the police were asking him, okay, so who was it that fired the shot? And he said no, because of what? Like bro code, I don't know, like gangster code?
Oh, I cannot tell.
Yeah, he can't snitch. All he can say is that it came from the back.
Okay, so then he should go to jail.
But that's the thing, he's the only living suspect. Everyone else died already.
Imagine
so there's only two
paying
witnesses.
for the other one scene.
Imagine, there's only two witnesses alive from the time that happened. That's Suge Knight, of which Suge Knight is already in prison. And then there is now this man who has been arrested. Now imagine everyone else has died and you're there, you're left to pay for the crimes by yourself.
But you didn't even do it. You are not the one that shot.
I mean, but you called the shot.
But you called the shot.
So,
Technically, he's the one that shot. If you pay for someone to get killed, you killed the person.
Yeah, you killed the person, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's,
Difficult times. Now moving on to some fantastic news. Last night was the season finale of Big Brother Naija All Stars. Ilabaye Odinia has been crowned as the winner of Big Brother Naija All Stars. The 22-year-old won 120 million naira grand prize ahead of Mercy Eke and emerged as the ultimate queen of reality show. The 6 finalists were Cross, Ilabaye, Sisi, Mercy, Adenkuntle, and Pere. We recall that Ilabaye competed in the season 7 level up of Big Brother Naija edition, but was evicted after a week. Now the Gen Z Betty made a stunning return a year after her first show and managed to capture the nation's heart throughout the Big Brother Naija All-Star show. Despite enduring some harsh experiences within the house, her authenticity resonated with the viewers viewers and she dominated conversations on social media. Several altercations to winning wager games and then the ultimate head of house immunity, she served viewers with a plethora of highlights. Ilebae competed in the toughest head of house game and claimed the ultimate immunity card. After going head-to-head with 8 other all-star housemates, she won the challenging game of balancing on a platform over 2 hours. Ilebae was sadly at the forefront of receiving end of Ike's meanest schemes, who littered her clothes in the bathroom floor and so many things that they were doing to each other
in the
house. But she won.
Congratulations
to her. She's 22
to her,
years old.
Wow.
I think, I was wondering, how old was she in her first season? Maybe 18. And now, you know, Sabawell to be a millionaire, multi-millionaire at the age of 22. Yeah, which prayers are people praying? Because this is make sure.
Me, don't say that. Because
this make sure, bruh.
This just reminds me of that time that you said, God, we are almost in our 30s.
Oh,
and we're not millionaires.
What's
God,
happening?
What's going on?
It's true. I don't know. This girl, this is 3 million, almost 2.9 million Namibian dollars and blends.
Whoa.
It's still a good sum.
It's a very good sum.
And once you win Big Brother, they give you a car. So she has won 20 million naira plus a car, plus other gifts, maybe jewelry. And you know, when you win something in the house, like if you win head of house, if you win a game, there are also prizes to that. Some of them, I remember in the season that was sponsored by Indomie Noodle, the winner had a supply of Indomie noodles the whole year. Like their fans buy them cars, you know. It's just a good platform. She's gonna just become more richer from this
and she
platform.
should use that influence, hey?
Yes.
She should definitely use it to make more money. She should
be at every show, you know, be this influencer, start talking real chat. I don't know.
Start a podcast,
United
a YouTube
Nations
channel, whatever. Become a brand ambassador. Become a real ambassador.
Yes.
Do milk it.
Don't be above any gig.
You're only 22. Milk it. Milk
By the time you are 30, you are rich. By the time you are 25, you don't even need to do entertainment anymore. Because you would be so sorted then.
And the thing is, like, if you get that money and put it into something that's going to keep bringing money. Like, don't buy things like a car, because that's a liability.
A car you already want. Don't go buy now Mercedes-Benz.
Don't do that. Rather invest in something. Buy stocks.
Buy real estate.
Buy stocks. Buy real estate.
Yeah.
That money is going to keep generating and coming back.
Not us giving giving advice to someone who's not even watching this show, but you know.
It's us giving unsolicited advice that no one asked for this. No one asked for this. And now, someone who didn't ask for it, but I feel like got what they kind of deserved. So, video shows encounter between YouTube prankster and food delivery driver who shot him. Yes, video played in court shows the encounter between a YouTube prankster and the food delivery driver who shot him inside a Virginia mall. A jury on Thursday found 31-year-old Alan Coley not guilty of aggravated malicious wounding in the shooting of 21-year-old Tanner Cook, who runs the Classified Goons YouTube channel. The jury was split on 2 lesser firearms counts and decided to convict him on one and acquit him of the other. Cook made a nonsensical recording on his cell phone, and on April the 2nd, he approached Coley in the food court of Dallas Town Center and followed Coley while playing the audio. The video shows Coley backing away from Cook, telling Cook to stop 3 times and trying to push the cell phone away from his face. After about 20 seconds, Coley pulled out a gun and shot Cook. Many on social media supported Coley, saying Cook was harassing a stranger. Prosecutors told the jury Coley took a gun to a cell phone fight, but the jury sided with Coley's self-defense claim, which is usually reserved for someone who has good reason to believe that they're in serious danger. Coley was found not guilty of aggravated malicious wounding and malicious discharge, though he still faces faces charges of shooting into an occupied dwelling. He faces up to 10 years in prison. Cook says, however, he plans to continue making his YouTube prank videos.
No.
Content creation shall kill the youth, literally.
Why are you content creating with people you don't know? And without their consent. You can't
Honestly.
just come and put a camera in my face for your content. You
Like,
must
why are you doing
ask.
that?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Which is why I'm saying, yeah, sure, maybe it was a bit extreme, him pulling out a gun. But he has every right to claim self-defense, because I don't know what
You're gonna
do.
Yeah.
I'm telling you to stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. But you keep doing this, and stop annoying people for the sake of entertainment and for the sake of likes and views on TikTok and YouTube and whatever. Stop it. You will get seriously injured or hurt.
It's not make sure. Don't do those
Don't
things.
do that, guys. Like, it pisses me off when people are doing these pranks. I miss the days. You know, I don't know if you watched Comedy Central. They had these skits. What do they call them? I forgot. But they were these harmless pranks, right? For example, you drink. I know one where someone was drinking water and someone was playing an audio. So every time they drink, they get glug, 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 and they're like, and they drink and they glug, glug, glug. You know, pranks like that are funny because they are harmless. They are harmless. But then now here you want to harass people.
You want to touch it?
Don't touch people. That guy in Nigeria that was pulling women's wigs and running away with. Why? Just why? Don't do those things. We also don't find it funny when we watch it on social media. If anything, we get annoyed and we fear for our lives because now you don't know if you're going to be next.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah, so that brings us to the end of our top stories. We'll now take a quick ad break. And when we return, we talk TEDx Veneta women. Stick around, we will be right back.
There's music galore at the VIS Sports Fields come December, when Vocal Cast Production brings you SA's Mikasa, along with top local artists Paige, Jared G, and DJ Malzo on December 2nd. If jazz is more your style, don't miss the smooth sounds of Fujazz, Casey, Letitia, and Major Sevenths on the 3rd. You can enjoy each event individually, or you can easily make a weekend of it too. Get your tickets online via eticket.my.na or at the NMH offices in General Muhammad Murtala Avenue in Eros. Brought to you in conjunction with Republicane, Exhibition and Events Warehouse, Yango, DB Audio, and the Winter Country Club. See you there!
You are still watching Smell the Coffee. Now, I have a burst of energy in studio with me today. I am joined by Marcy, Rita, and we're talking all things TEDx. How are you doing today?
I'm excited to be here.
The energy already. You're such a ball of energy. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so of course, briefly tell us about the genesis of TEDx Veneta Women.
All right, so maybe I'll just take you to the top of everything, which is now TED. So TED stands for Technology, Entertainment and Design. And now we are doing TEDx Veneta Women, which is TED Women Conference, where we bring lots of women together to just talk about something that's totally out of the box and kind of like igniting conversations. So now TEDx is an independent event, which is community by community basis, and TEDx Veneta Women will now be held in Veneta Sokopmund, which is happening soon.
You seem so excited. Naturally, I'm excited as well. So why TEDx Veneta Women? What is the main aim of this event?
Well, the main aim of this event is to, like I said, to bring people together, people who are role models within the community, to come together and, you know, to have a TED conference-like event in Veneta, in the Erongo region.
With, you know, surrounded by all these amazing, wonderful women. That is beautiful and that is inspirational. When and where was the first event held and what was it themed?
Well, last year we had it on 5th of November, and it was themed Breaking the Bias. So, yes. So that was a lot of things that was out of the box and provoking conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and the theme last year, we had to plan the event in less than 3 weeks. So my co-organizer, who is actually the TEDx license holder, Beatrice Schultz, she's living in Swakopmund, and I'm all the way here in Windhoek. And then we also had another help, and she was living in Poland, Carol.
Oh, no.
Carol Constant. So imagine an event curated in Veneta, in Swakopmund, by 3 people who are all over the world.
That is beautiful. I mean, it just comes to show that when there's a great cause,
Yeah.
boundaries don't mean a thing.
No, it doesn't.
Distance, time doesn't mean a thing. As long as it's something you're passionate about, you can definitely make it happen and make it work. So what can we expect from the upcoming event? Enlighten us
Yeah.
about the theme and the speakers lineup.
All right. So this year, we'll be holding it on the 14th of October, which is like 2 weeks away.
Yes.
And we have got remarkable lineups of speakers. And these women are, oh, I even have chills.
You're getting chills just talking about them.
Yes. So we will have 8 speakers this year. And it will be, okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Drum roll, please.
All right. We have Robin Nakambo, Mutindi Lydia Jacobs, Audrey Chanakira. We have Lynn Swain Andries and Tabitha Neshiko and Stacy Pinto. Dr. Esther Kali and Alisa Amupolo, who will be joining us on the TEDx stage on the Red Dot this year.
Whoa. I also got goosebumps just now.
I know,
because that's a
right?
very powerful lineup you have.
Yes.
And these are women in different careers.
Yes, they are leaders in their industry.
Yes.
Who'll be taking time to come and, tell us a story about whatever it is, a story that is very invigorating and enlightening.
And inspiring.
And inspiring,
Yeah.
yes.
I love the excitement you have. So is there a criteria that you look at when selecting the speakers?
Well, yes and no. So the yes part will be, we wanted somebody who, like I said, are role models for the community. But then we didn't just want somebody, we want somebody from all walks of life. So we had a speaker call and a lot of people applied.
Oh, you actually had a call out. That is
Yes, we
amazing.
did,
Wow,
we did.
okay.
And these women, also applied, and we thought, wow, they want to be on the Red Dot with us.
Yeah.
That is wonderful, that's great. So here we are.
Here we are. I mean,
14th
looking
of
forward
October.
to the event. So is the event purely focused on women in the Erongo region, or will you expand to other regions as well?
At this moment, it will just be in the Erongo region, but it's not just women. So Beatrice Schultz always say that we are pro-women, but we're not anti-men. So we invite all men who wants to support their sister, their moms, their wife, their girlfriend, their partner to come and join
Lovely.
us.
That is lovely. That is amazing. So you heard that here first. It's not just for women. Basically, everyone is welcome.
Yes,
As long
absolutely.
as you're here to support the women.
Yes, that is correct.
Now, is there anything else you'd want to add about the upcoming event?
Yes, so there are limited tickets. So you need to go to our website, which is TEDxVinetaWomen.com to go purchase your tickets. And remember, like I said, limited seats,
tickets available.
limited time. So you need to go and hop onto the website and purchase your ticket.
Purchase your tickets. How much is a ticket?
A ticket will be 500 per person.
Okay.
But remember, this is a night to remember, because I remember some of our last year's guests, they were saying, we left here feeling so much more energized. So are you ready to be energized? Are you ready for this? Are you ready to be entertained, to be inspired, and to just walk out there learning something new from these women who are leaders within their industry?
That is amazing. That is beautiful. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing event. So what time does it start?
It starts at 3 and it ends at 7, because I know people love to mingle afterwards.
Definitely, definitely, for the cocktails and the drinks, and, we're celebrating other women and we're celebrating each other. So definitely the after event cocktails are
Yes.
definitely needed.
Yes, and it's going to be bigger and better.
Bigger and better is always nicer.
Yes.
My motto. Bigger is always better.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today and for giving me a little bit of insight on TEDx Veneto Women. We are looking forward to the event, but do remember, limited seats and limited tickets, limited time, everything is limited. So go get your hands on those tickets right now. On that note, we will be right back with more Smell the Coffee after this.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouth-watering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Well, lovelies, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. We do thank you so much for joining us today. And yeah, you will see us again, same time, same place tomorrow. On that note, from Dinah Master and Anna Razakweyo, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.